easier for people to buy into what you're facing now?
I don't know.
That maybe they thought you were crying out this demon of liking young girls, but just couldn't say it?
Well, there's no demon of me liking young girls.
You understand what
I understand what you're saying,
going,
but you know, in all of us, and we all know this, you know, it's just that the light is on me now, but in all of us we have a struggle, and we all are battling something within ourselves, because nobody's perfect, and that's what I want people and my fans and everybody to know, that I'm not a perfect guy sitting here. You know, I got a lot of flaws, and I just want to, I want to make them better, you know, and this has really pushed me. This whole rumor thing, this situation has really pushed me to trying to change my music, like Reverend Meeks is saying, and that's what I've been talking to him about, and just my life period, my environment, being around the right people, some positive people. You know, it's like I'm this tall flower, man, and it's like, and I'm around, I had been around people that didn't have a Benz, that didn't have the clothes I had. I was hanging around people that really didn't have money. You know, I was supporting everybody, paying for everybody. Every time I eat, 10, 15 people eat. It's a lot of things that's going on that people really don't even know. But I'm trying to get away from that. And it's them same people that turn against me because they couldn't get a piece of me, you know, the piece of money that they wanted or whatever they asked me for.
Up next, what you didn't see yesterday. R. Kelly, Part 2.
His issue for me is to help to convince him that with God all things are possible, and that things can be turned around as it relates to his music.
It's hard to sit here and say I'm not going to write a sexual song, and that's what Reverend Meeks has been talking to me about, the music, and it starts in the music.
If you have any questions or comments about the show, or any suggestions about a topic or guest you'd like to see, email us. You can reach us at BET.com and then click on the news section. Ray.
Welcome love and romance into your heart and arabesque into your home. Join the Arabesque Book Club today and get 4 books delivered to your front door for only $4. Simply call 1-800-654-0608 and have your credit card ready. Arabesque offers the best in romance by award-winning authors. Remember to have your credit card ready. Call 1-800-654-0608. Arabesque, the soul of romance.
Reverend, when you listen to Robert and listen to him publicly and privately, what's the biggest issue for you in trying to straighten his path, if you will?
Well, the biggest issue for me is to help to convince him that with God all things are possible, and that things can be turned around as it relates to his music. I'm not here as a fan. I'm not here as a person who anybody paid to ask to come or do. I don't receive any fees for what I do. I do what I do as a pastor to help straighten out his life, because I believe that he can influence a whole generation, and that's the key, to get to people who can influence a generation through their music.
Robert, the idea that the Reverend is lending support, you know, though, that the ultimate change will come between you and God and what you'll have to do. How confident are you that you can do it in whatever demons that you battle?
Well, it's hard. It's hard to sit here and say I'm not going to write a sexual song, and that's what Reverend Meeks has been talking to me about, the music, and it starts in the music, and you know, and the whole thing about the, you know, it's a lot, but my thing is that I'm believing in God, and I'm not believing in man. I'm believing in God to send me somebody, like I said before, that is true at heart, and like you said, he even paid his own ticket to get out here. I'm just not used to that, you know what I'm saying? I'm used to people having me pay for things, but this man has not, you know, he didn't even ask for anything. He came out here, you know, as support of me, because I need some balance to this thing, because there's a lot of people out there that think I'm a monster, and I'm not a monster, you know, and I'm not an angel, but I'm not a monster, and he's bringing some balance to this, hopefully.
Reverend, you, I imagine, are a good judge of character by virtue of having to pastor your flock. Did you ever give time or thought that you were being duped?
No, because I know that God is the kind of God who orchestrates things in his own time. I had prayed and asked God for a relationship with Rob, even when I approached him a Christmas ago and said, listen, there's some things we need to talk about. So I just think this is the fullness of time.
Okay. Hope it gets better, man.
Thanks.
I can fly.